Taking care of your sewing items like your fabric, sewing machine, and cutting mat makes a lot of sense. But did you know you should also be taking care of your scissors? Sewing scissors need love too. This video will cover what you can do. When getting started sewing, you should buy a good pair of scissors, also referred to as dressmaker shears. The best kind to get are all metal ones, but other types are good too. The point is you want something of quality and not cheap if you can afford it. The first rule of sewing is that your sewing scissors will only be used to cut fabric. Anyone who sews is always possessive of their fabric scissors. The reason for this is that cutting fabric with dull blades is not only annoying, but it can potentially damage fabric. Have another pair of scissors that you use for other tasks like cutting out paper and patterns, plastic, or things like metal wires. It's best if it looks different than your fabric scissors, but you can always tie a ribbon around the handle of one pair. Avoid getting your scissors wet. If you're using steam from your iron, make sure your scissors aren't nearby. This could cause rust, so you want to keep them dry and clean. To clean them from things like fabric fibers and threads, just wipe them down with a soft cloth. Also, when not in use, keep them in a safe space where they're not going to accidentally fall or get dropped on the ground. If you have a scissor cover or can make one, this is ideal. If your scissors feel really loose while cutting, you probably have to tighten the pivot screw. If they feel really tight, you might need to oil them. You can use all-purpose machine oil and apply it to the pivot screw and at the V of the blades when you open them up. Just be sure to wipe it down after applying oil because you don't want to get any on your fabric the next time you cut. When putting your patterns down, make sure to put your straight pins parallel to the pattern's edge rather than perpendicular. This makes it easy to cut, and also you don't want to accidentally nick the blades of your scissors because you cut across a straight pin. Try not to force your scissors to cut through a lot of really thick layers at once, as the scissors could become misaligned. Instead, cut through individual layers. If your scissors don't cut as well as they used to, it means the blades are dull. You don't need to buy new scissors, but you can have the blades resharpened. This can be done by a business that also does knife sharpening. If you're unsure where to find such a business, ask your local fabric store. It's better to use a professional than try to sharpen them yourself. Investing in a good pair of scissors is the best thing you can do when you get started sewing, but it's also important to make sure your investment stays in tip-top shape for years to come. Our book, Professor Pincushin's Beginner Guide to Sewing, Garment Making for Nervous Newbies, is now available to order. Go to professorpincushion.com/books or click on the link in the description to see a list of vendors where you can purchase it.